Hi, everyone. I just wanted to take a few minutes to share with you guys what I'm doing for my online PE classes. So, like many of you, I'm teaching online right now. I'm at Aberdeen Hall here in Kelowna, and here is an idea what I'm doing. I teach high school PE right now, so grade 9 to 12's PE. We have a pretty good online setup going into this, so it wasn't too hard to modify. But here are some of the new things and some of the ongoing things that I'm doing. The first thing that I've done was I kind of created an idea of my units, so my lessons. So what I did was I created an online unit here, the art of staying fit at home, finding the silver lining in life. So we have our big curriculum ideas, we have our links that we try to connect to, our key questions we're going to ask, what our focus is going to be, etc. Okay, so we go through that. Gives me a general idea of what I want to go through. From there, with the other PE teachers, we did some brainstorming. We came up with these ideas. So these were the ideas we thought of that might work for a PE class. So we kind of just sat back a couple weeks ago and planned some of these ideas out. And then from there, I've started to kind of put these into place. So what I've done right now, we're 2 weeks in. I see every class about 3 times a week. So this is 2 weeks of lessons right here. And I go through it. I've created my lessons. This is when I see the classes. So it gives me a sense of what lesson they're at. So for example, this class 9A, I saw them on Tuesday, then Wednesday, then Thursday, Monday, Tuesday. So it gives me a sense of what lesson they're supposed to be at on which day. We've been using Zoom classes for a lot of the things. So I have my Zoom ID and my link, and now it's required to make a password. So we have all of that. Students come and we have a Zoom chat about once a week. But unlike other classes where they have to have a lot of curriculum content that they're sharing in the Zoom lessons, for us, it's just a place to chat. And eventually it's going to become a place where we can do group workouts together. And it's a place for me to clarify assignment details. I also have open office hours. So once a day, I just set up my Zoom. So I have my Zoom here. I just set it up. I open up a meeting and students have the ability to drop in. So usually no one comes to those meetings, but they have the opportunity. The idea is also that instead of arranging a one-on-one meeting with a student, to avoid the conflict with that, you set up an office hour and have the ability for other students to join. So even if you are in a one-on-one meeting with students, other students have the ability to join, which just protects ourselves further. Also, before I forget, we record all of our Zoom meetings just in case anything happens or any students try to say anything, blah, 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 blah. We have everything recorded. So I have on my desktop, I have a Zoom meetings folder with all of my Zoom meetings recorded. Then this is how I set up my lessons. So my lessons are Big Idea, which is the curriculum that we're connecting to, the BC Phys Ed curriculum, the objective for the lesson, what the lesson is, what they have to submit, and how long it should take them. I'm trying to keep my lessons so that they're about 40 minutes. The goal is that they can complete the whole lesson within what would be their regular 40-minute block or 50-minute block. Here's an example. This lesson was the first one. The first thing they did was they set up their Google Classroom. So we already had that for most classes. So they have a Google Classroom. We did a quick survey using Google Forms. So here's an example of what Google Forms looks like. We did a survey. I've been doing a few surveys. And we had a Zoom meeting just to say hello. Okay, so that was the first logistical thing to get done with them. Get them onto Google Classroom and give them all your Zoom information and make sure they learn how to access your Zoom classes. And then you can get into your actual lessons. So for what I've been focusing on is having them upload everything to a Google site. So we've been making Google sites and they've been putting everything into there. So they have a welcome page. They're keeping a fitness journal. And I've been doing instructional lessons just like this one on Screencastify. So what I'm doing right now is it's an addition to your Chrome bar. It's called Screencastify. And basically it's this icon right here. And it's recording this video right now. Here it says here, sharing video. And then at the end of this, I'll just stop sharing it and you can download it as an MP4 file. And I'm also going to upload it to YouTube where I'm then going to share it with you. So here's what I do at the end. At the end of my videos, they go to my YouTube page and then they get shared with you. Okay, so you have all that good stuff. And yeah, they're basically, their Google Sites is where, so all their information goes into our online. So this is what we use for our online school. This is their like calendar essentially. This is where we do our attendance and everything like that. We're not taking attendance now, but this is where their assignments go. So basically I try not to overburden them. I try on the day that they have that class is the day I put the assignment in. So let's say today was Wednesday. So these are the classes I have, 10s and 7s and seniors and 8s. So basically I put their assignment in here first. So this is the first, I basically just cut and paste it from here. So I create my assignments in this Google Doc. Then I take that assignment, I cut and paste it into my school, which is where they wake up in the morning at 8:45. This is what they would check to get a sense of what they're doing. And then I also upload it into their Google Classroom. So here's the Google Classrooms. I have one for all of my classes. Okay, so 10A, for example, has an online class. Okay, I put everything under classwork. I've organized it by topics, so you can organize your Google Classroom with topics. So basically, here's my unit, online unit 1. We're 5 lessons in. So all of the lessons, the same ones that you saw on that first document and in my school, are also copied here. Okay, and from there, the assignments go in. I also post my Zoom information here. And using the topics feature every time you make an assignment is what gives you this nice organization. Okay, so that's the classroom where they have all that information. And then what they do, most of their assignments thus far, they have to upload information into their Google site. So here's an example of what my Google site looks like. Let's see if I can preview it for you. So a Google site, a super easy way to make a website. So all of my students have one of this that looks similar to this right now. So they all have their own Google site with their name here. They have a quote that they like, and they have 4 pages. Okay, the first page they've made is a welcome page. They just tell everyone it's their Google site. This is the place they're doing their workouts, and it has some interesting things about themselves. For me, I just this is just an example. The one I made is just to show them what they should start looking like. Okay, so I just posted some videos and things like that. Then we're in April, which our school, we celebrate Healthiest Month ever in April. So I've asked them all to come up with a daily challenge that they can complete. So something that they can do 5 times a week, and it gets their heart rate up. So something aerobic. For me, I chose biking. So this is me. I went for a bike ride. I grabbed a video of myself and I uploaded that to YouTube, and I shared that YouTube video with them in their classroom. And no, don't close. And then also here, fitness journal. So this is where they keep track of what they do every day. So they have a fitness journal here every day of the week, what kind of workouts they're doing, and they record it. And then we're also doing fitness challenges. Okay, so this is Mr. Guro, the other PE teacher, the athletic director, and I. We did a 1-minute squat challenge. So here we both kind of get goofy and we do a 1-minute squat challenge, and then we challenge the other students to do the same. And then I have other challenges down here from the past that I'm going to share with them and have them do some challenges. And the newest thing we also have started was Mr. Guro and I have started to do a little podcast. So here it is, the Little Nutrition Podcast. So every week we meet, and using Screencastify, the same thing. We use Zoom, and actually we don't use Screencastify. We just use Zoom. So in Zoom, you can record your meetings. We do like a split screen. So basically, this is just me sharing my screen. And actually, we did this wrong. Usually, you would have a picture of both of our faces. Also, for this video I'm making right now, you could have had the option to have my face, but I took it off because I'm not looking so pretty at 9:13 in the morning. So we made a podcast together. We just chose a topic, nutrition. We sat down, talked about it for 20 minutes, 15 minutes. Okay. And then that Zoom recording, we uploaded that Zoom recording to YouTube, and then we shared that YouTube in their classroom link. And then we attached it to we had them do a survey to see what kind of foods they're eating. And that's another lesson. So that's a good sense, I hope, of where we're at so far. Lots of stuff. It's actually pretty enjoyable. It's a pretty sweet way to teach. No complaints here. And yeah, I hope you enjoy it. If you need any help, just reach out. You can find my email, and give me a chat. Okay. Talk soon, guys. Have a good day. Bye.